Welcome to Go on Shot TV. I'm Doug Roxburgh, and today we're at RJ Scott's school where some Edmonton Eskimos have decided to come into the facility because they're leading a presentation on teamwork and positivity. So we're going to speak with a couple of students a little later on to find out what they've learned. Maybe we'll test them and we'll see if they pass the grade. Also on this episode, we're going downtown to see how the Oil Kings are dealing with their new place at Rogers Place, and we check out our imagination and see where it takes us with Bianca Jade. I'm with one of the big men on the Eskimos, Justin Sorensen. Makes me look tiny, but he's got a great heart, and that's why he's here at RJ Scott School. And Justin, what message are you trying to get to these students?
We're just trying to spread teamwork and positive attitude and really anti-bullying, because I know in schools, especially when kids are young, they have a hard time with their feelings and people saying mean things and stuff like that. And so we just try and tell them that it has happened to everybody. As big as I am, I got bullied when I was a kid. And so just to let them know that they do have options when they get bullied, and keeping a positive attitude is huge too, because some people always say mean things to you. But if you can look the other way, if it gets too bad, obviously you need to tell somebody. But if you can keep a positive attitude and keep positive yourself, then sometimes when people say mean things, it doesn't hurt you as much, especially for kids that age.
And that positive message is key. I know especially with you, you had your own story when you were a lot younger, around 5 and 6, where you're going through all these traumatic events. Can you just talk me through that and you know how you had to stay positive and how you're relaying that message?
Yeah, sure. The short side is that my Achilles tendons were too short, so I had to get them lengthened, and I had casts up to my legs, up to my hips, and so I had to walk around, couldn't play sports. Kids made fun of me. They said there's a chance I'm gonna grow again. That obviously wasn't true. But yeah, so then, I mean, it's when I was that young, it really built me into the person I am, and I had to keep a positive attitude, and I love sports, so I just wanted to get back at it. So 8 months later, when the cast came off, then I was back trying to do as much as I could. But having a positive attitude is very good, because bad things will happen to you in your life, so if you can stay positive through it, then it'll really help and benefit yourself.
And that's something you have done greatly, so we appreciate you coming to RJ Scott School and putting on that message.
Oh, no worries. I mean, I remember when I was a kid and people would come in and talk to our schools, I thought it was the coolest thing that they'd take time out of their days to come in and talk to us, because they were busy people. And so now that I have that same opportunity, I like to give back as much as I can and spread my message to these kids. And even if you can affect one kid, it's worth it.
You're exactly right. As we check out another story right here on Go. Percy Page TV also recorded their full announcements right at the Shaw Studios, a great experience for those students, and can be seen on the Percy Page YouTube channel. But let's head down to the Ice District, because it's cold outside, and let's find out how the Oil Kings are doing in their new home at Rogers Place. Grant Shaw will be speaking with us in just a moment, so hang on to your thoughts, okay, Grant? Don't go spoiling the audience here, okay?
Right.
Because we're going to see Clara's dream here in just a little second as we get back to positivity and team leadership at RJ Scott School. The Shumka dancers always put on a fantastic show, but I'm with Grant Shaw, the kicker of the Edmonton Eskimos, as he displayed a showcase for the school here at RJ Scott School, showing leadership and positivity. And what was the main message you wanted to get across, Grant?
We just want to tell the kids that we all come from different backgrounds, and that this school is a safe zone. And when they come here in the morning, that they have equal right to have respect to all, and to have the ability to learn and get good grades.
And coming out in the community is not something that you take lightly. This is something that you personally take seriously, don't you?
Absolutely. Being from Edmonton, it means a lot to be here. I want to go to as many schools as possible and just spread a good message to the kids and let them know that they're not alone. And like I said, that every school is a safe zone, and they have the right to come here, learn, feel safe, and make friends and have fun.
And you talked about the message of teamwork, working as a team to get things done, something that the Eskimos take fondly. I mean, you guys were Grey Cup champions.
Absolutely. I mean, we try to tell them that they're just like us. I mean, our football team wouldn't have success if we all didn't work together. And the more the school can work together, the more they'll have success as a collective. So, I mean, for them to kind of relate it to us, I think it puts it in terms that they can kind of understand a little better. And it's just the message that we're trying to send to them.
Well, the sound of the students was really joyous as they were leaving the gymnasium, taking their message. They were great. Another sound that may not be as joyous, more haunting, is the sound of the bagpipe. Okay, I'm with Seth and I'm with Caitlin here at RJ Scott School, and we just want to know what you guys learned from their presentation. We'll start with Seth. Seth, what did you learn from these Eskimos players?
When you are being bullied, you have to tell someone that you know, and yeah, that's all I got.
And Caitlin, what did you learn?
I learned that it's not good to bully and to always stand up.
Okay, they also had a message of positivity, didn't they, Seth? Yeah, they did. Did you learn anything about like team leadership and positivity? Oh, that's okay. Teamwork, everyone has to work as a team to get things done, right?
Yeah.
That was the main message?
Yes.
Awesome. And Caitlin, what did you learn from teamwork and positivity?
That it's always good to be a team and not to just do stuff on your own.
Bingo, you nailed it. And as a team, we're going to throw to our next story. How does that sound, guys? Okay, so let's head down to our great community in downtown Edmonton. I'm with student teacher Alicia, who helped put this program on for the students. They took something away from it. The players took something away from it. Did you take something away from it?
Oh, absolutely. It's so totally important for kids nowadays to have the positive influences in their life and for someone to look up to. And I think the Edmonton Eskimos are great, and they told great stories that the kids were able to connect with, which is important.
Is this something that the school represents? I mean, not only anti-bullying, but positivity and teamwork?
Oh, absolutely. In everyday lives, it's a quality of life you need to have nowadays. So, totally.
And what did you learn from this experience?
I learned that it's important to be a part of a team and to encourage and just to always look for your best qualities and to try your best no matter what.
A message that not only the teachers learned, the students learned, and the football players also took away from it. The not defending Grey Cup champions, but the former Grey Cup champions, the Edmonton Eskimos. There are many events happening in town, in not only Edmonton, but in St. Albert, Sherwood Park, etc., etc. Let's find out what events are happening on our On The Go calendar. Well, that wraps up another edition of Go on Shaw TV. It's just absolutely astounding seeing how teamwork plays out from Grey Cup champions to school members at RJ Scott School, and it's something that we can all take forward in our own daily lives. I'm Doug Roxburgh, and we'll see you, when we see you.